Hello, everyone, to Bishops across the world. This is Bishop in the house. I bring you greetings from Liberia, Monrovia, the west coast of Africa, where things are working. Until you look for someone to be blamed, you have to hold yourself for being a failure. Men do not fail because of somebody. They fail because the lack of thinking. If you fail, it is because you don't have a dream. Because even the word of God makes us to know that even that which he has given unto us, we need to fight for it. In Deuteronomy 11:8, it says, "This land I have already sworn to give it to your fathers. But be strong to possess it." We have been given the right to become millionaires and billionaires in crypto assets, especially in TBC. So, if we only relax ourselves because we have registered and we think that things will just happen overnight because we are registered TBCians, then we are walking in failure. And we have ourselves to be blamed. You will not blame someone for your failure. You will only blame yourself when you are not thinking well. Because even when God told the children of Israel that you have to fight, you have to be strong. In this revolution of cryptocurrency, it is the strongest that will make it. So I'm here to encourage every one of you out there that are listening to me to be strong and be prepared to go extra mile to help register your downlines. There are so many questions that have been coming. People have been asking me here, when I register and I get my 6 under me, or I registered 2 people, and those 2 people, I encourage them to register 2 people, and what become of me if I continue talking to people? And I have been saying, and I will say it over this video, that you will receive your 1 coin if you register according to time of the metrics, which is 24 hours and 48 hours. In that rapid promotion, you are bound to receive a coin. And after, you continue to help others to receive theirs too. Especially if you registered people who are weak, who don't understand, who don't have the idea of cryptocurrency, and who don't have the idea to even become rich. you find out that they will not take it serious because they don't have the vision that indeed God can turn things around. If our forefathers, some of them make it out of nothing, some of them, when they see the opportunity, they make use of it, whilst others saw the opportunity and they let it go, and they start to regret. So I want to encourage you, whether you registered now and you have got your 6 people under you, and you keep on talking to others, help others to make it in life, help others to get their one coin. It is someone that's helped you to know about TBC. It is someone that helped you to do your registration when you never knew it before. And it is your turn now to help register someone. It is not time that you start to shift blame or look at someone to be blamed. You will only blame yourself if you hear about TBC and then you do not take the first step. You do not do your registration, or you do not ask someone to help you out to do your registration. You will have yourself to be blamed after this period of distribution. I don't know why many people up to now that they have been hearing about TBC and cryptocurrency, they don't want to get involved. Be mindful of whom you walk along with. Be mindful of whom you sit and have conversation with. If you sit and have conversation with people who are not developmental oriented, they will discourage you. And at the end of the day, when things work, you'll be like them. That is why the word of God says, blessed are those who do not sit in the counsel of the ungodly, neither sit in the place or seat of scaffold. So don't listen to underdeveloped mentality, underdeveloped person, someone who believe that they are poor and they will die poor, someone who believe that nothing good will ever work in their life because their mother or father do not work it out for them. They are looking for somebody to shift the blame on. Like this young rich man was looking for somebody to shift their blame on. So you find out that he went to Jesus and he said, good master, what can I do to make heaven? What can I do to better my life? Because he was looking for better opportunity, better life, and to live in a place of comfort. So Jesus told him, he says, go and obey the commandment. He said, forget about it. I've done everything. And he said, well, then go and sell all your possession and give it to the poor. That means take your time and sow seeds in the life of the poor people. Bible says, and he walk outside. Listen to me. It is time that you take up a bold step. It is time that you help others. It is not only about you, not because, now you are registered and you have got 10 coins, or you have got 5 coins, or you have got 1 coin, and then you feel that no one should be like you. Encourage others. Encourage others that tomorrow they will not blame you. Tell them about this opportunity. Tell them about TBC. Tell them about their registration. Tell them about the admil free 2 tickets or credits that are given to everybody. Those of you who have been old members, I know some of you, your wallets are heavy, but please make sure you pay your admin fee, your admin back office fee. Make sure you pay it. Just pay it for once and get that 2 credits. And then just start registering people. Even people in your community that doesn't know about this thing, start to register them. That's what I'm doing. I'm going from house to house, talking to people, encouraging them, laying a better platform for their lives. Tomorrow, when things work for them, they will have someone to honor, to talk about. But don't be the one that they will blame tomorrow that you knew about the opportunity. You register yourself, you register your children, and you do not tell your neighbors. So go and tell your neighbors. Tell them about this opportunity so that you will not be the one to be blamed tomorrow for their lack and for their non-achievement, failures in life. Tell them, even go to the extent and do their registration. Someone asked me, say, "But Daddy, I have to buy data to do the people registration, and the people don't want to listen to me. Make a sacrifice. Just make a sacrifice and buy data." Okay? Or you ask them to bring data, just ask them to bring $1 or $2 data, so that you can be able to do their registration and their children registration. Tell them that there is an opportunity that they know not of, but you want to get them involved. Even if you do not tell them about cryptocurrency or TBC, just tell them that you have an opportunity that you want them to get involved. You want only $2 data from them so that you can do their registration and do their children registration. Say this opportunity is an opportunity that will bring good tidings to you and help your family, help your children, and give them scholarship in school. There is no parent today that we hear about scholarship that they will not pay attention to it. And many have been running behind scholarship. At the end of the day, they pay money for it. They don't even get a scholarship. So you can use this opportunity to tell them that this is a program that is even more than scholarship that you want to give to them as a gift. That is your own way of giving them a gift. So it is wisdom that puts out great ability of opportunity. Wisdom brings progress and brings success. So you have to use wisdom, friend, to meet with people, especially people who are so religious minded that we think that, oh, this thing is demonic, this thing is 66, it is not real, it is something that, you should be careful about. I went somewhere that people were even telling their church members to be careful or about it and be careful of me. But later on, when I explained to the people and I start narrating that, oh, our grandmothers then used barter system of trade, right? They say, yeah. And then it came a time they used rock, shouting rock, right? Then it came a time they start to use iron, yes. I said, and then it came a time they start to use coin. Now went to paper. So what will stop changes in life? So now every one of them buy the idea and they start registering. And even one of the boy is one of the IT that are registering other people now. So you have to explain to people, you have to make some things very explicit to them, something very changeable to them, and let it be interesting as you explain to people, and let them know that this is an opportunity, and it is the last opportunity for any man to become a billionaire or a cryptocurrency asset holder. So this is the time. Tell them so that they will not miss this opportunity. Let them know. Don't be like the foolish virgins who heard about the banquet and they came there, but they never brought extra land or extra oil. Friends, listen, don't only be complacent with your own registration. Register other people. Those are your extra oil. Those are your extra oil. Now, even when things work, you will not even charge your own money. They will start to be a blessing to you. Those are your extra oil. So don't be like the foolish virgin. Be like the wise virgins that took extra oil. And don't live in grumbling and murmuring spirit. No, don't be a grumbler. Don't be a murmurer. Make sure that you always be in the place to take an active role. Instead of grumbling, work. Instead of murmuring, continue to do what others are doing to be successful in life. It was Ellen Johnson Sirleaf that said, "Let your dream be bigger than you." Friends, if you don't have a bigger dream, you will always sink. You will be like Peter, who saw Jesus and he said, "Master, can I walk upon the water and come to you?" And he said, "Yes." And when he stepped out, start walking, he looked at the water and his faith wavered. There are so many of you who have registered, who are in TBC. You registered before you gave up because you said nothing working. I want to encourage you, my dear, to come in because it is working. Not it is going to work, but it is working. So come in again. So be active again. I want you to be active again. There are many road models that we met in TBC that we are broadcasting, and some of them have stopped broadcasting. We want to encourage you to come in the boat again. Jesus, when Jesus died and resurrected, we find out that Peter and others went out. They start fishing. They say, "Let's go back to our old work where we used to, make money from." And they went back. But Jesus came to encourage them. I am here to encourage all old TBCians to get on board. Get on board. Things are working. What you started, it is now time for you to start to enjoy it. It is working. Make sure you step in again. Activate your back office. Pay for your back office and make sure that you do your registration. Still continue to encourage others as you used to do before. The journey might be long, but there is no journey without an end. You might look at the time that we started, or you started 2016, and up to this time that, you looking at the way you want to cash out, you can't cash out, forgetting to know that the metrics or the system is peer-to-peer system. It is not about cashing out. And I think the TBC admin introduced that to all of us many times by saying that, okay, when you register someone, your goes into 50-50 share, and you do transaction, but peer-to-peer. Many times it's said it, but because we believe that what we meant is physical, everything should always be physical. We must hold physical paper, physical money. And today we are using digital. Visa cards are on digital. You use your Visa card to pay online. You don't see it, but it is in your Visa card. your amount is in the Visa card, you pay with it online. So let's forget about fiat currency. Let's forget about something that we hold and see physically. Afterwards, money is just number. The amount, the number that is written on the paper is the value of the paper. That's just the value of that paper. That's the value of that currency or paper. You see, so whatever is written in our back office, in our wallet, that is what we have, because money is just numbers, and you can do transaction with it. So civilization is in the increase. Is in the increase. Don't say, I do not go to school, so I will not be able. How are you doing your mobile money business? You went to school for it? It's only a period of time. You need to be taught. You need to give more time to learn. That is all. It's period of time, friends. It is not something that you should look at, that it is quite impossible for you to know how to do transaction through your phone, or for you to know how to calculate the amount. No, if you sit on the training, you'll be able to calculate. You'll be able to do transaction, to send and to receive. Many people that registering people, they didn't know it before. Even myself, I never knew it before. Many people don't know it before. Many people learn through cryptocurrency how to do registration and how to send, how to receive it through cryptocurrency. So knowledge improves as time goes on. We don't need to just look at what we know today. That's the only thing that will continue to do. No, even that which you don't know, God will always give a direction for you to be able to do it. So you need to fight for what you want. You need to fight. Don't blame somebody, but fight with wisdom. It is wisdom to put up a fight. If you are not wise, you will not be able to fight. It is wisdom. If you want to fight, don't fight because you feel like fighting, but fight with wisdom. For you to possess what belongs to you, you have to fight for it. Now remember that this has been given to us. It is free of charge. But yet still, how are we going to fight? We are going to fight by registering. We have billions of dollars and euro in our wallet. How are we going to use it? We are going to fight to bring all the people into the system, because even banks will not want to deal with us if we are not many. Remember that election is not by talking. It is by people. It is by people. That is why you find out that every presidential candidate always goes out to talk to people, because if you get the people, you get their votes, you win the election. So the banks want to see Tibetians in their millions. So if we can only top the 1,111,111 people, or 11 positions in the billionaire states or status, then every bank will want to deal with us. And every bank will use TBC as an asset. And everyone will want to receive or accept TBC for any commodity. Why? Because they know that Tibetians are over 1 million. And we are fighting to be 1 billion. So friends, if only we can work this thing out. Let's forget about how much will receive, or what will be our benefit when we go out to register more people? What will be our benefit? Our benefit is, there is a benefit. Our benefit is, if you don't know, let me tell you. The benefit is that we help usher us into our economic stage faster. But the more we slow down, the more we think that, oh, because there is nothing that you gain, there is no benefit coming to you apart from the one TBC, then you sit down back, you say, well, I will not spend my data. I will not look for money to buy data to register people. I'm unable. Then we are prolonging our economic stage. We are prolonging the economic stage. It means that we are trying to kill TBC. And I believe, brethren, it is time for us to team up together. It is time for us to work together. You know, in the Bible, the book of 1 Corinthians 10 and verse 10 says that grumbling people do not make it. Those who are grumbling and murmuring never make it in life. So if we say we are in the TBC community to grumble and to murmur, then we should not expect to make it. But if only we can see ourselves as one that can make it, people that have dreams, nevertheless, the amount of people that are against us, if only we can see it as an opportunity that we can make it, we are stronger than them, nevertheless, we'll be able to plunge into our economic come October. We'll be able to plunge into it. And I believe that's the focus of the TBC admin. So every one of us, we need to take up a step. We need to go out and register people. We need to encourage them to come into the community. You know, from now, what you don't know is bigger than you. Anything that you don't know, anything that you are ignorant of is bigger than you. So there are many people out there that doesn't know nothing about TBC. So this whole thing is bigger than them. So for you to open their eyes to it is not an easy task. It takes a lot of words, because remember that for you to win a battle, it is battle of words. Okay? Battle of words. For you to win a case in the court, it is battle of words. So you must have words to bring conviction to them out there and to make them to understand and open their eyes to what God is doing in the TBC land, or in the land of Tibetians, in the life of Tibetians. Let them know that their status, their life career, their life status will change, and their children also will live a better life, and they will make their home a better place. There is no need for us to be running here and there because we want to live a better life. If we have millions and billions of dollars, you hero will be able to live a better life and make anywhere a better place. So I leave you with these words of mine. Every tool is useful until the job